Hello, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality with Reese. I'm Reese, and I want to talk about a couple questions people have asked me in the last couple days, which was revolving around revision, so to speak, as well as other discussions about revision and imagining here and now, and lower mind versus your higher mind, that kind of thing. So, a question came to me, and this person is having, as you do, interactions with specific people in your life, and you wonder about what to do. Right? From a reality creation standpoint, none of this stuff matters. Right? Like literally every conversation you've ever had, every interaction you've ever had, everything you have ever said, and everything they've ever said to you does not matter at all. It can't. If you believe that all things exist, then you have to believe, or you already believe, that every iteration of whatever it is I want is manifested from right now. So let's just start there for a second, right? I am. We all are. We all are. I am. And if you were to just be still and realize that everything is moving in and in and around your awareness, right? Through your awareness, for your awareness, out of your awareness, into your awareness. Just every omnidirectional perception that you can have, it's doing that within your awareness. Now, we think we live in a linear time. We walk in a linear way. We see things moving right to left to right. We read left to right, right to left. We understand things back, front to back to front, this way, that way. All of its context, right? We think that it goes like this. We watch a TV, we watch a series, it goes like this. We watch a movie, it goes like this. Sometimes in the movie it does that, but we watch it this way, and we think it's happening this way. What's actually happening is that right now, whatever your most dominant assumption of yourself is right now, that's coming out of you. It's manifesting this moment right now. So the fight that you had yesterday, it's manifested now. You're thinking about it now, right? It doesn't get erased if you stop thinking about it, out of reality creation altogether. But for your experience of that changing, you have the linear effect of it changing. That's why when you watch a video of a success video, you say, oh no, my reality was this, and then it went to that. But they always have the linear experience of it. No one ever forgets their own linear experience of reality. Right? People in your reality change, but from that specific person's viewpoint, it changed because they changed. But you still have that linear experience for context. You can't experience the context of reality changing without something it changed from. But the change is happening from here out. So it's here out, here out, here out, here out, here out. Let me draw it, because I just had a really cool visual that came into my head. So let's just say here is your timeline of experience, right? This is not one timeline because your identity is changing in every part of this experience, right? This is a new identity, this is a new identity, this is a new identity. I'm leaving space because I can't draw that small. I don't think anyone can. And there's no time gap in between this, so it's for you it just seems like one straight thing, but it's basically that combined together, but it's just individual things. I think Tom likes to draw it as his multiple people thing, and in that identity level 4 dimension. So here, you think you're doing that, like you're doing this here, but every point is a new identity. X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E. You see, we generally go in some linear form with our own assumptions, right? It's like, oh no, I'm going to have water, then I'm going to drink the water, then I'm going to sit down, then I'm going to eat, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do that. You have this linear progression of assumption of what it is you're going to do. You're creating A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z, right? You're doing that. I just realized it looks backwards because the camera is that. Anyway. So what's actually happening is you're assuming yourself as y, as X. At X, you're projecting your physical world. At Y, you're projecting your physical world. At Z, you're projecting your physical world outward. 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 You see, each point is new, but each point is based on what you're assuming, and usually you are assuming from the previous point. Right? Does that make sense? So, when people say they jumped timelines, they go usually, in my opinion, is that at this point here, they're like, nope, I'm choosing something fundamentally different. Fundamentally different. And then the projection is here. It might look the same. It might look like it's a linear thing. And to you, it is that linear thing. Because to your experience, it's a linear experience. But it is a completely brand new thing. It's always a brand new thing. But when you say you jump in timelines, you think you did this huge thing. But you just jumped assumptions. And whatever your A, B, C, D, E, F, G was in that linear similar reality unfolding, I'm poor, I have to pay the bill, I have to do this, I have to do that there, you jump to this new timeline, it still feels like that linear thing. But it's a completely new thing, with a completely new past in every single moment from you. It has to change, and the more you persist, and then if you go back to, let's just call this 1, and that was E. From E you went to 1. From E, typically you will go to F because it's the most logical thing for you to go to, right? You consider that kind of logic. Let's just say, no, you know what? No, I am abundance. I'm at 1. Then you go to 2. And then your logical mind, the senses don't see the money. I'm going to go back to G then. E, F, G. Now you're back on that track. G, what's after G? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? H, you're back on the track. You're like, no, I am that abundance. 3. I am that abundance. 4. I am that abundance. 5. I am really feeling the bill though. I'm really feeling the lack of it. E, F, G, H, I. You see, it's instantaneously created there, but you are going forward all the time. And the more you persist, when you persist and you say, irrespective of the bill, irrespective of the money in my bank account, irrespective of the person that I love with all my heart talking to me or seeing me, irrespective of whether I get the job or not, irrespective of whether this company that I started is going to be doing well in this exact moment of time with this appearance, irrespective if I get to go on holiday to Hawaii while the weather is good and going first class to Barbados or whatever it is, irrespective of anything, any thought, anyone, anywhere, any place, anytime, I am who I say I am. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I am on that new timeline. Because you are in a new perception of who you are, continuously calling that timeline, and you will eventually stop being denied by your own senses, because your senses won't be able to deny it any longer because you did not deny it. It's pretty much that, I think. But yes, I know that. It is pretty much that. See, even I do it. Like, I think, I know, I intend, I am. See? So it's like, somebody asked me, it's a very sweet question. You have a conversation with somebody. I'll just give it like blank. You have a conversation with somebody, and it's like you really want to go. You really want to go, and you're at a crossroads, right? And everyone's at the crossroads quite often. You're at a crossroads to go and finish this conversation with this person, right? Because you want to have your say. You want to be heard. You want this person to know. And then they also asked, I still want to revise it, but I still want to go and rattle, right? I don't know, I find it really funny. You still want to go on rattle? As you asked me, I don't know what to do. I went like this crossroads. I don't understand why I want to do this. And I said, okay, it's look at it this way. You are at the crossroads because you know you I am. You know it doesn't matter. You know you don't have to do that. You know it's not who you intend to be. If you wanted to actually do that, if it was part of your timeline to do that, you would not have asked me whether or not it was a good idea. What you really want to do is be God. God does not have to go and talk to your SP or whomever and have your last word and say your last word to them and then revise it. Because now you've created a reality where I need to go and say my last word and then revise it. Why would you do that entire thing just to have their feelings hurt or your feelings known? You're just saying that I am just, in my opinion, in my way, it's like drop it all together. Forgive yourself for feeling that way. Forgive them. They're just playing their part in order for you to know who you are. They are literally being that way for you to go back to source, to imagine them as their perfect self and from your perfect self. Say it again, right? You have an argument with somebody and you want to go back and go forward, right? Or you have an unwanted, unpreferred, unliked love moment with somebody. It's them and everyone else that's in it, which is literally everybody, playing their part in the whatever assumption you had about it, for you to move within, see that belief, and know that I am God and I can choose whatever it is I want to experience from here. Thank you for this moment to point myself back to me. You don't have to do that other stuff. You can just skip it. And then obviously the question is, okay, well, how do I imagine this then? So I'll be honest with you. I haven't the slightest idea how you should imagine how you want to be. I don't know how you want to be. I only know how I want to be, right? So yeah, you can imagine this person communicating with you. You can imagine them doing this. You can imagine them doing that. You can imagine blah 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 blah. Right? You can do that, but I would prefer myself, and I think it's making it about you. Who am I? I am that identity. Who the people that I love with all my heart communicate with me clearly. I am that identity. I communicate clearly. They communicate clearly. You know, I'm open with my intentions with people that I love. They open with their intentions with me. I love unconditionally. They love me unconditionally because I am them. I am Reese. I am my SP. I am the people asking me questions. I am the people that I am responding to. I am the person responding. I am everything. I am the response, the responder, and the respondee. I am the producer, the director, the author, and the actor. I am everything in my reality. You are everything in yours. So you are your people. You are yourself. You are your SP. You are the fight that you had with them. You are that love and forgiveness that you want to have with them. You are that reality that you already have as an ideal. You are everything. You are everything. You are everything. You are a source of your reality. You are God. 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 Be God. Love unconditionally. You don't have to. You see, when you say, I want this person to be different, I want this person to communicate with me clearly, I want this person to communicate with me clearly so I can love them in a way that I want to love them. Why don't you just love them first? Irrespective of what they do. It's like, no, but they did that though. They did this thing. Who cares? Who cares? And like, I know, I was like, I've been there, I really have. And it's like, you feel, I see all these beliefs that you have. A belief is nothing more than an assumption that you have, right? An assumption that I love this person and I choose to be with them and I am in that reality. That's an assumption, right? The assumption bringing forth from all of the reality that you are. Those beliefs that you can't love them because of this. That also does not need to be looked for. All of these things, assumptions, you don't have to look for them. It's your reality. It has to reveal itself somehow. How that reveals itself, I don't know, but it will. So if you have the assumption that I can only love this person because of X, Y, and Z, you'll see X, Y, and Z, and at that point you'll decide whether X, Y, and Z is you loving them because you have this assumption. But you can also decide I love them irrespective of X, Y, and Z because you also have that assumption that I love unconditionally. So just love unconditionally. Stop giving it conditions. Stop saying I love them because they communicate with me clearly. No, I love them. They communicate with me clearly because I communicate with them clearly. I love them and I communicate with them clearly. I love them because whatever choice he makes, he's made infinite number of choices because he's an infinite being, and my assumption is that he always makes the best choice for himself. Whatever choice he wants to make is the best choice for himself, and that's how I'm going to see him because I love them. Yeah, and your mind's gonna go, but what if I'm not the best choice? How can you not be? How can you not be? And let the thought live there. Like, let the thought live there. Let the thought that what if his choice isn't me as the best choice? No. I am the best choice in my reality. I am the only choice in my reality. I am the reality itself. What I desire, everyone in my reality moves to make that real, including me. I am the only choice in my reality. Only my choice is the relevant choice. My decision is what's real, and everybody else makes their best choice according to my assumption. So just see them making their best choices. See them making the love. See them making everything perfect because they are perfect. See them doing all the most beautiful things in the world, right? See that. No matter how much you think about that and how you feel about that, just know that no, I choose to see people fulfilled, making the most loving choices, the best choices for themselves, because I choose to see everybody fulfilled, right? And make it about you. Say no, my choice is the only choice. Though my choice is the only choice. My decision is the only decision. Nobody has choice in my reality to do something outside of who I am. And when I see them making those best choices, those are the choices that work off my assumption. They work for me. So nobody can make a wrong choice. Think that I think that's not going to work, it's not going to do something wrong. It's always unfolding perfectly for me, no matter what it looks like. Right? Anyway, I hope that made sense. Make it about you. I know you can get muddled up talking about that kind of thing, where people's choices and free will. Remember, no one has free will in your reality. So, no one has free will in reality. So, whatever choice you see them making, assume it is the best choice that your three-dimensional mind can't understand that works for you. There you go. Right? Assume whatever choice anybody else is making in your reality, the best choice that is working off the assumption that you are source and you are in that perfect relationship with them. Right. There we go. Found it. found it together. But I love you all. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for the liking. Thank you for the support on my Facebook group. I'm loving it. Thank you for the support on TikTok if you're from there or if you're going there. I have a Facebook group, as I said. You can join it and ask questions there and receive feedback from me and other wonderful people on my group. And coaching sessions are available if you would like one. Always available for you most of the time. And have a wonderful day and much love. If you have any questions, cool, drop it in the comments. Much love, I love you all, and thank you. Bye.